Hey, what is going on, crypto people? It is the Crypto Siege with another day in the life and the crazy life that is the digital asset space. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening to each and every one of you. Happy Tuesday, I think it is. Is it Tuesday? Is it Wednesday? I don't even know. Maybe it's Wednesday. Yeah, happy Wednesday to each and every one of you. Listen, we're going to go over the market because the market is doing what the market does. Congress is calling for an investigation from the Attorney General's office on hashtag Gary Gensler is not your friend. We're going to cover that. And there's a reason why. Gary Gensler is going around saying that the best way, one of the ways to protect U.S. investors, one of the ways that crypto firms can protect U.S. investors, you're going to want to hear this madness. Holy freaking moly. We'll cover that as well. So listen, guys, this is your XRP Ripple daily news in around 0 to 10 freaking minutes. Look, what's going on with the market? I don't even know right now. I just went over the S4 filing that involves Tranglo. That is some interesting stuff. I guess we'll cover a little bit. I don't understand much other than something in that means that there's a merger and or acquisition about to take place. Is from what I understand. That's what the S4 filing is with. So is Ripple looking to acquire Tranglo, or is Infant getting ready to acquire Tranglo? I don't know. Or is it New Seamless? I don't know. Crypto Eddie, I think she understands what it is, but in any case, Tranglo is part of this S4 filing, and they go over ODL in this S4 filing with the SEC. New Seamless is the parent company of Tranglo. So I guess the Infant company is looking to get I don't know. Looks like they're getting ready to get acquired, or they're doing the acquiring, and I don't know who. All I know is Ripple owns 40%, has a 40% stake in Tranglo. So, and why is ODL mentioned in this S4 filing and how it works is interesting, to say the least. But anyway, let's see what this market is doing. Those numbers can't be correct. All right, so there it is. The total cryptocurrency market cap is 875 billion. Down from 3 trillion, as we all know, as an all-time high. In 24 hours, is down 1.5%. Bitcoin dominance is at 36.9%, according to CoinGecko. Guys, download the CoinGecko app. It is absolutely outstanding. I love what they're doing at CoinGecko. A lot of great features there. Tons. Got decentralized tokens. They got Polygon on here, exchange tokens, new coins, gains and losers. Really, really put together, nicely done by CoinGecko.com. Bitcoin is trading at $16,811. Ethereum is trading at $1,232. And XRP is trading at 38 cents. Nothing really, crazy in terms of the 7-day gains or losses to report here. Nothing really significant. Axie Infinity is up 28% on the 7-day. Shout out to the swing traders out there that are doing their thing. I'm hoping that you become part of the new 1% in your endeavors, because we do need a new 1%. That is without question, for sure. Synthetics token SNX is up 21% on the 7-day, trading at $2. And GMX token, don't know what it is. Don't buy it because I'm reporting on it. I don't know what it is. It's 29% up on the 7-day at $53.98. 98 cents. Frac shares, we know what Frac shares is. That's in the DeFi space, up 26% on the 7-day. Interesting. Trading at $5.82. It's interesting to see anything having to do with DeFi. It's doing well on the 7-day. Thor chain, the Rune token, doing well. And this proof of work Ethereum, I don't even know if I want to talk about that one. Oh my gosh, Cell token is in the top 100. Oh my God, this market is something for sure. This market is something for sure. So Gary Gensler goes out and does an interview on Yahoo Finance. And it's just this typical, it's typical BS, 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 BS. And meanwhile, more important stuff is going on, which is new this morning. This is according to Alexander Grieve, who is the crypto and fintech policy at Tiger Hill DC firm, at the DTCC Speaker Boner advisor. So he's an advisor for Speaker Boner, Boehner, Boner, Speaker Boehner. All right, so new this morning, Representative Richie Torres, congressman from New York, born and bred in the Bronx, bless could, my guy, Democrat in New York, calls on the Government Accountability Office to investigate the SEC's failure to protect the investing public from the egregious mismanagement and malfeasance of FTX. Meanwhile, Gary Gensler, when asked about the nonsense going on with FTX, this is what he has to say.
According to your calendar, you met with now former CEO of FTX, Sam Bankman-Fried, on March 29th of this year. Aside from that, had you met with him any other times, and what was your impression of him when you met with him?
Again, I'm not going to speak to anyone matters. I make, as my predecessors did as well, my calendar public. And we meet with market participants, and the basic message that I've had is the same public message as a private message: come into compliance. Mm-hmm.
That's Gary Gensler's answers to, calendar initiative that you did meet with SBF. That's his answer. No recognition at all of any type of accountability. Certainly will not take kind of in ownership that he dropped the ball at all. Well, we'll see how this goes here. We'll see. Let's see what it says here. What does he say? The Honorable Gene Godero, Comptroller General of the United States U.S. Government Accountability Office. I am writing to respectfully request that the GAO conduct an independent review of the SEC's failure to protect the investment public from the egregious mismanagement and malfeasance of FTX, which has brought billions of dollars in losses to about 1 million creditors and customers. Chair Gensler, by the logic of his own public pronouncements, is singularly responsible for the regulatory failure surrounding the collapse of FTX and its affiliate FTX US. Chair Gensler has said on countless occasions that there is no need for authorizing legislation from Congress. The SEC presently possesses the authority it needs to regulate crypto exchanges. If the SEC has the authority, Mr. Gensler claims, why did he fail to uncover the largest crypto Ponzi scheme in U.S. history? It's one of the largest schemes in or outside of crypto in history. One cannot have it both ways, asserting authority while avoiding accountability. It is on Congress to pass laws, but once the necessary laws have been enacted, it is on the regulators to apply those laws to conduct investigations and protect the public. When it comes to FTX, Chair Gensler fundamentally failed as a regulator, and he has no one but himself to blame. This is, again, Democrat. The SEC chose to dedicate scarce time and resource to investigating Kim Kardashian rather than opaque crypto exchanges, leaving many to question whether the commission is operating efficiently, apolitically, and whether it has priorities in the right place. The operating principle of the SEC must be protection for the investing public rather than publicity for the political appointee in charge. Excuse me, I can't speak this morning. If the SEC had done the due diligence of thoroughly investigating the financials of FTX, there would have been a greater likelihood of exposing the crypto exchange for what truly is a house of cards built on monopoly money. Should have been cards, I think, printing out of thin air. Mr. Gensler's leadership has left the career staff at the SEC fundamentally demoralized to an extent rarely seen, with the SEC Inspector General reporting the highest attrition rate in a decade. To what extent has Mr. Gensler's demoralization of his own workforce crippled the commission in the performance of its duty? That should be two. Of its duty to protect investors. The public deserves an answer. Given the magnitude of the regulatory failure surrounding the FTX saga, an independent review is both needed and warranted. Thank you for your consideration. Sincerely, Richie Torres, Member of Congress. That, my friends, is good stuff right there, Mr. Torres. It's good stuff right there. We all know on the Crypto Seizures channel, hashtag Gary Gensler, it's not your friend. And here's Mr. Gensler's answer to protecting the U.S. investor. Take a listen to this. This is alarming. Here we go. It's all the way at the end.
It's you. They're all too often, these firms are saying, we'll set up overseas. But there was even an announcement this week by a crypto lending firm that said we will no longer be offering any of our products to U.S. investors. That's a way to protect U.S. investors as well.
That's a way to protect U.S. investors as well. And obviously, the United States crypto firm that he's referencing is Nexo. And Gary Gensler is saying the way to protect U.S. investors is for United States companies to no longer provide services, crypto companies. This is important to note. The way to protect, so I tweeted out, so the way to protect U.S. investors, according to Gary Gensler, is for U.S. crypto firms to no longer provide services to U.S. investors. That's what Gary Gensler just said. That's the way to do it. Meanwhile, United States Securities and Exchange Commission, shout out to Crypto Eddie, the Form S-4 was filed by Infant Acquisition Corporation. And I got to tell you, I was pleasantly surprised to hear about Tranglo. So it looks as though Tranglo is getting ready to be acquired by someone. And where is page? I think it's 150 something. They got ODL on demonstration here in the filing. I forgot to mark the page. Forgive me. I changed it at the last second. So New Seamless is the parent company to Tranglo. Infant it maybe is a shareholder in New Seamless. It is a merger and acquisition or acquisition that is about to take place, guys. Okay. There's a merger and acquisition that is about to take place. Where's the ODL? Here it is. New Seamless business. Okay. Parent company again of New Seamless is the parent company of Tranglo. Ripple owns 40% in Tranglo. Okay. This is showing a demonstration of how traditional remittance work today. Bank with Swift. The challenges and issues there. There's the numbers. And then it says how Tranglo's digital remittance works today. Tranglo to connect for remittance licenses. Interesting stuff. And ODL is obviously mentioned here. It talks about currently Tranglo has established a network of 1,000 to 2,000 banks and e-wallet operators and more than 140,000 cash pickup points. 140,000 cash pickup points, which covers more than 20 countries. Pretty impressive. It's pretty impressive. Now they mentioned ODL in here as well, which I find to be very, very fascinating. That's on page 188. But the fact that they mention ODL and they mention the digital asset XRP is interesting to me in light of this lawsuit. In light of the lawsuit. Another great demonstration here at eWallet, Tranglo, financial intermediaries. I feel like if I use this, I'm going to go too far. Okay, good. One of the standout competitive factors for Tranglo is its added liquidity management via support from Ripple's ODL service. ODL leverages the digital asset XRP to eliminate traditional pre-funding. Traditionally, pre-funding is required to initiate transaction, which locks up substantial working capital for remittance participants and financial institutions. This may impose significant restrictions on the cash flow of e-wallets or banks. ODL provides a way out for remittance participants to send money without the need for providing pre-funding. In Southeast Asian markets, only NEOM is capable of providing ODL for its participants. Somebody's getting ready to get acquired, and they're referencing this product as one of the great reasons why the company is doing so well. S4 is about mergers and acquisition. Ripple owns 40% of Tranglo. Someone is getting ready to acquire that operation. I don't know if it's infant. I don't know exactly, but I believe that it is infant. But in any case, ODL is a product that has transformed the Tranglo business that uses the digital asset XRP. Yet we're in the middle of a lawsuit from the SEC. You think about Ripple for just a second. I wonder if you would qualify Ripple as a U.S. crypto firm. I wonder if you would qualify Ripple as a U.S. crypto firm. And if you would qualify Ripple as a U.S. crypto firm, just listen again to this.
More resources from, but the laws are there, the rules are there.
Listen to this message from Gary Gensler on how to protect, one of the ways to protect U.S. investors for U.S. crypto firms. This is how a U.S. crypto firm can protect U.S. investors.
And I would say something else. The law firms know how to advise their clients to comply. There all too often these firms are saying, we'll set up overseas. But there was even an announcement this week by a crypto lending firm that said we will no longer be offering any of our products to U.S. investors. That's a way to protect U.S. investors as well.
That's from, I mean, are you believing the words that the chairman of the SEC is saying? A way to protect U.S. investors as well is for U.S. crypto firms to no longer provide services like earning money on your money, earning interest on your money, earning yield on your money. Take that away. Stop offering that, crypto firms. U.S. crypto firms, stop offering that to U.S. investors. There's a war going on, guys. And if I said it once, I'll say it 1,000 times. There's a war going on for you and I. They want you and I to stop walking away from their traditional financial products and walking into the digital asset space. They want you to stop that. Go back to them. Humbly accept your 0.05% on your money and be glad that you're getting that. I ask you, what are you willing to do about that? That is the question. For me, in a Crypto Seizures home, we will continue to participate in the digital asset space to help move it forward. lack of participation, in my humble opinion, gives way to traditional firms taking over this space for pennies on the dollar, just like Goldman Sachs is looking to do. And they'll slap each and every one of us upside the head and say thank you for your 0.05%. Are you willing to do that? I ask you that. Are you willing to accept that? Not me. No way, Jose. I will hang out in the decentralized finance space until they get Gary Gensler out of office and put someone in there who realizes that innovation cannot be stifled and that this dude is doing the bidding, like Tom Emmer said, of the incumbent traditional financial banking system. Never ever forget that. All right, guys, listen, I'm going to end this video. I'm going to end this video like I do all of my freaking videos and remind you guys of this. Oh, before I go, don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoy the Hangout. And if you really enjoyed the Hangout, please consider subscribing to the channel and ringing that notification bell so that you know whenever we go live or whenever we upload a video. I'm going to end this one like I do all my videos and remind you guys this. Old money doesn't want you to win. They don't want us to win. They would rather that we remain a cog in their perpetual wheel of trading our time for dollars. They don't want us to play in the same playground that they play in, where we allow our money to work for us. This is our chance to win, guys. The digital asset space is our chance to win. We are in the midst of the greatest transfer of wealth in the history of man. Are you participating, or are you standing on the sidelines? Here's what I do know, that the battle for you has already been fought, and the victory is yours. Go get it.